Hey, FurstWurld.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, can we take these masks off, Jeff? Do you
Thank
think
you,
we're
FurstWurld, for having us, Bobby and Robbie. Yeah, we're far enough away we can take our masks off,
take our
right?
masks off?
What
Yes.
do you think?
I'm gonna. Goodbye, Frida.
I do like the sparkles on mine.
I know, right?
Did I
Feels.
mess up my hair?
Let me see.
Let me see. How do you look? Oh,
No,
you look
yours
fabulous.
is good. That's mine.
Fantastic.
you.
Bubblicious.
Anyway, thank you, FurstWurld. This is so much fun. Give us a chance to talk a little bit about our project and how much we love our Joshua Tree community. And before we say too much more, we're missing our team members.
We're missing Cheri, producer-director, Cheri Gaulke, and our cameraman, Nick Lieberman.
Right, and America Young.
And America Young. Thank
She's
you all. We
our
wish
producer.
you were here today with us
Yeah, we miss you.
to talk about Inside the Beauty Bubble.
Yep, indeed.
Here we are on my 5-year anniversary of getting the keys to the Joshua Tree Beauty Bubble.
You're kidding. It's been 5 years?
It's been 5 years. So,
Yikes. I remember when it was not the beauty bubble.
It's really hard to believe that.
I know.
Yeah, that was a little bit of desert magic, how I ended up in that space. In fact, I had the beauty bubble in Wonder Valley for 12 years as a home salon while I raised my son. And so it wasn't necessarily the roadside attraction that it's become.
I know. You know what? I used to look for you in Wonder Valley. I would see your ad, and I'd drive all over Wonder Valley looking for some place called the Beauty Bubble.
Where is that place?
I never
It was a little
found
hidden.
you.
Only 2 times in those 12 years did I have someone who actually found it and just pulled up in the driveway.
Right. I know. I couldn't find you. So when I walked out my door that day and walked around the corner, and there you were, my neighbor, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have to hunt in Wonder Valley anymore. So I was very excited.
I'm so grateful to be in Joshua Tree. I mean, I just couldn't feel any luckier to have gotten that space and to get to be a part of such an amazing, creative, and talented and loving community.
No, I agree. There's a lot of magic that happens here at FurstWurld, and it's such an amazing community. Most folks, when you say Joshua Tree, they think about a tourist destination place to climb rocks, and it's so much more than that. We've kind of maybe we should keep it a secret, but
too late for that. We
have a wonderful community here.
We're sharing the magic.
We are. There's, music and art, filmmakers. It's just a magical place beyond the beauty of the actual area. And the whole desert, really, the whole desert area.
It was magic how I ended up there. I mean, I've had a lot of magic in my life, to tell you the truth. And I tell people that all the time, the visitors who come into the beauty bubble. I say, there's magic here.
Right. And then I walked in the door and said, there's so much magic here, we need to make a film about.
Yes, thank you for that. But we were ready to move. We had sold our Wonder Valley home in 2015, exactly 5 years ago. And I needed to move the beauty bubble because I could no longer have that home salon, obviously. So I actually looked all over the town of 29 Palms first. It was kind of the natural progression of moving it into town since we were in Wonder Valley. And I love 29 Palms and that community as well. This whole desert is so wonderful. But I didn't find the right fit in 29 Palms for the shop. I wanted to rent. I didn't want to buy. And there were a couple locations that I could have potentially bought, but I really wanted to rent. And so I set my sights on Joshua Tree, and I drove into town, and there was not a single for rent sign anywhere. And I was really disappointed, and I thought, well, I suppose I could have a home salon again. I could have, in the new house, I could have had a home salon. And then that evening, I got onto Facebook, good old Facebook, and Corinne, who had the music store in my locations, JT Music, she had just posted, it was the first post that came up on my feed, she had just posted that she was going out of business. And so I knew immediately, I was like, there it is. There's the beauty bubble. And I knew exactly where the location was, right in the middle of town, right next to the saloon. Saloon. Couldn't have been more perfect.
No, I agree. It was really perfect. And when we have a chance to show the teaser of our film, I'd like to talk a little bit about why I think your story is important and why it sort of encapsulates or is the microcosm of a larger story of community that's really important.
Oh, thank you. Have yourself a beauty bubble Christmas. Get yourself a trim. Or just come in to see the gift shop and museum.
Who is Jeff Hafler?
It's me.
He's an entrepreneur.
I'm going to ring that separate. We're filming a documentary today, so you're free to walk through the shop and check out the collection.
A collector.
This might be one of the oldest hair dryers in existence.
Artist and musician.
And here we have the Hair-sterical gals.
A dreamer and a visionary.
I started collecting hair artifacts when I thought, well, I'm going to build a beauty museum.
A husband and a dad.
Say hi, Cash. Look at Michael's silver hair, silver daddy. Cash's grandma's got to look fabulous.
A beloved member of his community.
Jeff actually gave me my first real hairstyle when I was in 5th grade. That was probably the first time that I remember feeling beautiful.
Owner and stylist of the Beauty Bubble Salon and Museum in the California high desert community of Joshua Tree. Follow a year in the life of Jeff as he prepares for an exhibition of his hair-sterical art sculptures.
These gals are headed to the SFO Museum in San Francisco,
where it will be seen by 50 million people.
Hi, Chrissy. Are you excited to go to San Francisco?
Jeff and his husband, Michael, adopted their son, Cash, at birth.
He's just been a happy kid his whole life.
Some of my friends were like, your dad's, he doesn't look gay. But when Jeff is there, like,
Hello, America!
Yeah.
I was laying in bed when I got the news that the governor was closing hair salons. And I was sitting in bed crying. It makes me want to cry a little bit right now, in fact, because Cash walked in and he said, Papa, are you okay? And I said, well, they just closed my business. So, no, I'm not real sure what's going to happen.
Inside the beauty bubble is a hair-raising tale of dreams, family, art, and beauty artifacts. So come on in, sit in Jeff's chair, and help us get this film washed, set, and done.
You're welcome, you guys. Hairs too, yeah.
Jeff, now that we've had a chance to share the teaser and you've seen it again,
I
how
just
do you,
love
how
it.
do you,
That is so fun.
Do you love it still? Okay,
Uh-huh.
great.
It makes me laugh and cry.
Right, me too.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that when people see the teaser, because it's so hard in a 2-minute time frame, to give the full bigger picture and the connection to community that this film really has. I'm not sure that it really resonates well in that 2 minutes. You know, your story is wonderful, and you're such a contributor to community in such a positive way, which I even say that in the teaser. One of the reasons we all love you. I love you.
I love you.
So, what do you think? What do you think now as we're sitting here in FurstWurld, sort of realizing that we started this in 2019, December of 2019, before we had to wear these things every day of our lives.
Yeah.
Not knowing what was going to happen.
Well, you know, when we started this project, I really didn't even expect or anticipate how deep it's gone, and how now I feel how important it is that we are sharing our personal story. You know, it's not just about the beauty bubble. It's about my family, and it's about sharing the story of my family, which is a modern American family. You know, I'm married to a man, and we have an adopted son who's now a teenager, and he's learning how to drive, and he's doing school at home, and you know, we've gone through this tumultuous year together as a team. I'm so grateful for them, but I realize now the importance of sharing that part of our story, because like Cheri has said, you know, the whole world benefits from knowing everyone's story and seeing diversity and seeing different kinds of families, because like you have said and Cheri has said too, you know, things that people don't know in their own life are scary to them. So until they do see families like ours and see that we're just as normal, well, normal,
Let's
quote
describe
unquote normal.
Let's describe normal.
That
What
were
is
a
our
lot of
new
fun.
normal? Yes.
We got to document how this pandemic affected the beauty bubble and affected our family, and affected not just the beauty bubble, but like hair salons and businesses all over the world.
Right, exactly.
Because we've all gone through this roller coaster now, which we may be getting locked down again in a matter of days, and so it's shown, I guess, our ability to adapt and survive.
It has, and it showed me that I still have the ability to crawl around on a floor inside the beauty bubble to stay distanced from people.
Yeah, 6 feet apart. We're 6 feet
apart.
apart.
And dodging the cameras, but no,
The doors are open here too.
As all of you artists and musicians and filmmakers know, that when you make a film and you want to do it the right way, there are expenses involved. And there is a crowdfunding platform called Seed and Spark, which really is the best platform for filmmakers to use in my experience over the years. And that's what we've done. We set up a crowdfunding campaign with Seed and Spark.
Yeah.
And we're getting near to the end of that campaign, December the 12th.
December 12th, it ends
is
on
the
December
last
12th.
day.
You can go to insidethebeautybubble.com and link to our Seed and Spark campaign through our website.
Also on Facebook page, on our Inside the Beauty Bubble Facebook page is also a link to the Seed and Spark campaign. And so thank you so much for hearing us out and for considering a contribution to Inside the Beauty Bubble.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We can't thank you enough. It's really from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.
It does mean a lot to have your help to get this story out there. I mean, we're having a good time sharing our life and our story, and we can't wait to share it with the world. So here's to you.
Thank you.